There was a popular satirical Western-themed sitcom about bumbling and clumsy Civil War soldiers stationed at a fictional outpost in the Old West named Fort Courage. The show was named F Troop, and it had a 2-season run with 65 episodes. And at the time, it was fairly popular. Even long after the original show ended, it was syndicated even through to the 90s. At the height of the show's popularity in the late 60s, tucked away in a remote corner of the eastern Arizona desert, a themed trading post was built. Unofficially, of course, based on the fictional outpost. Basically in the middle of nowhere, at one time along Route 66 and now Interstate 40, Fort Courage featured a motel, gas station, restaurant, trading post, and other themed attractions. However, time hasn't been so kind to this once bustling roadside attraction. Long since closed, it has been heavily vandalized. In 2020, some structures were unfortunately lost due to arson. In today's video, we'll be exploring the remains of this amazing 1960s era diner, along with the trading post and other remaining structures. So please join me while we explore what remains of Fort Courage. And if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Wow, this is just thoroughly trashed. So this would have been a main trading post building, where there would have been native-made items like silver jewelry, blankets, that kind of stuff. You see some of the remains of some of the display cases. That's chandelier right there. Seems like the chandeliers were kind of a common thing in here. I'm actually surprised there isn't a whole lot of graffiti in here, considering how close it is to the interstate. Oh, wow. And that would have been a freezer or refrigerator for snacks for anybody traveling up and down this area in eastern Arizona. Kind of a backroom area. It looks like there was a mezzanine up here. Some remains of old vending machines and an older Coke machine right there. Coke refrigerator, actually. You can see over there behind the trading post, there's a building that burned down at some point. Oh. So, as always, when exploring these places, I try to look for any kind of evidence that shows maybe when it would have closed down or became abandoned. There's this calendar here that says 2002 on it. I assume that means that this probably closed down about 22 years ago, give or take. But, wow. Given how trashed it is in here, it's actually kind of surprising that there really isn't a whole lot of graffiti if it has been closed for about 20 years. Incredible. Alright, let's move on and see what the other buildings look like. Alright, let's see if we can get into the old Pancake house. Looks boarded up pretty good, so I have my doubts, but you never know. This building is kind of cool though. It's kind of an older, mid-century style building around restaurant style. Coffee shop. Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring around here, and there are locals that are driving by. Nobody really seems to care. Oh, we got a ceiling in there. Hope there's a way in. Maybe on the back. Gotta watch out for snakes out here too. Oh, is that an open doorway? It looks like an open door. It's so trashed over here. You can tell that nobody really cares about it anymore, which is kind of a shame. I do not have a light, so hopefully we can get the camera to pick this up. Looks like this would have been the back kitchen area. Yeah, old walk-in freezer over here. So much junk everywhere. Look at the old door. Let's see if we can get to the front. Kind of looks like there's more light up here. Oh wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is amazing. Beautiful. You know, I've seen some pictures that were taken in here, so I wasn't sure if the booths would have still been in decent condition or if somebody would have been in here and done something to destroy them, but look at this. That is amazing. Wow, even look at the front end of the kitchen here. That is so cool. That is amazing. It looks like people have broken the fluorescent bulbs and stuff, but there's some graffiti, but wow. Sorry if I'm exclaiming too much, but this is really cool to see. This is really cool. Yeah, this is just really reminiscent of like mid-century style diners where, okay, then there was the front entrance. Imagine that would have been the signboard for like a menu or their daily specials or... Wow. Guess you can see some other urbexers have been in here. But you know what? Whoever that is, I hate it when people come here. You know, that guy probably made a video, but he left his mark. Don't leave your mark. These places should be preserved, you know? That's why the graffiti is such a shame. I mean, it's already trashed up, so I'm not going to worry about revealing the location, but huh. All right, let's move on. There are a couple of other buildings, so we'll see what we find, I guess. Okay, I don't know if we can get over to this other building. Looks like there used to be a bridge, and it's not really in the best looking shape. So let's kind of wander over here. Well, there's a lock right there. Don't know if that's the main door, but we'll walk around. Oh, well, that solves that, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is pretty typical of any kind of older service station. We've got two bay doors, probably for auto repairs. And it looks like you had like this little area here, which I imagine they had a register up front. Maybe with a service window or something. Not really a whole lot to the gas station. The gas station is actually in worse condition than some of the other places. Like, there's more graffiti on the outside than on the trading post. Probably not a great idea for me to try to go up into the tower, but I'll take a look at it. We'll see what the condition looks like. Now, wait a second. Okay, so there's stairs. That's a little spooky. Don't think I'll do that. There's like another water tower in here. Huh. I mean, the stairs are probably safe, but you know what? I don't have a flashlight. I'm not going to risk it. There's a building in the back, though. Maybe it was another convenience store or trading post type deal. Huh. Don't know what this would have been. Yeah, there's a lot of clothes in here. I wonder if this was I don't know. There's no way that this was lodging. I'm not sure. There are display cases in here. Lovely popcorn ceiling. Yeah, I mean, this could have been like a little apartment back here. I see some VHS tapes in there. Look at all those clothes, too. Huh. The Fort Courage property is currently listed for sale. The buildings and all 58 acres listed for just under $1 million. It's certainly unclear what the future holds for this unique location, but I doubt anybody will be buying anytime soon. As always, thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more future exploration videos. Your support helps me bring more of these unique locations to you. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or any places you think I should explore next. Until next time, see you on the back roads.